Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We are here for another show of Mikel Arteta's replacements, looking at some of the managers out there that could possibly take the job. This one's probably going to be a little bit more obscure and probably hasn't actually been mentioned, but someone mentioned it to us as a manager to look at. So we're going to do that now. So do hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button. Do hit the share button, and yeah, get your comments in as well. Get your questions in. Let's get into this. It's about Jardim, Leonardo Jardim, the former. I think he's former. I think he's former. Leonardo Jardim. Is he currently still working? He's teams coached more. No, he's not been in the job for a couple of years. Let's have a look. So he's now 46, not a bad age. He was managing Monaco until 2019 in France. And let's have a look at their seasons. Do hit that like button, do hit the share button, do hit that subscribe button, please. We're on our way to 1.5k, so let's do that now. Right. Share. So his early years were in Barcelona, Venezuela, parents, and that's his early years. Braga. So let's have a look. Yeah, so his first like European side was Braga in Braga. They're in the Portuguese league, aren't they? So in the Portuguese league, and he lasted how long? A season there. But left after disagreement with the president of that club. Then went to Olympiacos as well. Trying to get hold of Olympiacos fan to have a bit of an insight for us. I don't know if it'll come on, but we'll wait and see. But anyway, we're going to carry on as usual. So, yeah, comment. Big up Cardiff City fan in the building. How are you? Oh, I'm really tired today. Really tired. Probably from yesterday. That's all. Olympiacos. He went there in 2012. And for a 2-year contract, and led. And he was controversially then relieved of his duties in the same season, in 2013, even though the team were ahead in the league about 10 points. So Olympiacos looked on course of winning the Super League in Greece, but he was sacked very controversially, and a lot of Olympiacos fans were complaining at the time. So because obviously if you're leading your club to Premier League success, you don't want to get rid of the manager, do you? Then he went back to Portugal to take over Sporting in 2013 in May, leading a team of full of young players developed in the youth academy. He coached the Lisbon team to second place with 25 points and 18 goals in the previous season. 8 goals in the previous season. Then left them at the end of 2013-14 season and went back to. So he spent a year there and went to Monaco, where I think he spent most of his time, a longer period of time there. He joined in 2014 and signed a 2-year contract. He led the team to third place in Liga 1 his first year, then repeated it in 2015-16. He agreed to an extension until 2019. 2016-17 displayed attacking football, particularly by several players. Monaco, it was his first, yeah. So he had very good attacking football, and he's always been like, because he's a youth coach, he uses young players. So in our squad, the likes of Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Saka, you won't have this controversy that we'd have with Martinelli, that he's always been benched all the time. I think Jardim would actually use him a lot and give him the time he needs to develop as a young player. I think he'll spot the talent that we've got in our youngsters, like Saka, like Smith Rowe, like Martinelli, Balogun. He'll realise the potential, but I think be able to create a team that can unlock the qualities out of these players, as well as keeping some of the older senior figures in the team. So yeah, so I don't. That's one thing. I don't think he's afraid to use youngsters, and that's what I love. What I like to see from a coach, a guy that would give the youngsters a chance to express themselves, because in the end they are your future squad in coming up in the future. So for the club, having a good youth system always helps in terms, especially in terms of the transfer market, and always having to look out to try and get someone else new once they get old enough. You should have a good system. You should be able to pick up youngsters in your youth system to be able to succeed, and then to take their place in team once you transition the team from that. So yeah, I mean I don't see a problem with him. The problem with being is that he's been in the Champions League for a fair few years now. Yes, he's managed teams like Braga, Olympiacos, and Sporting Lisbon. But he's been in the Champions League with Monaco for a fairly long time, so he's already been proven at that level. Big up, Shane. How are you? Do hit that like button, please. Do hit the share button. Do hit that subscribe button. Right, share the content as well. If you can watch the ads before, please do. It does help raise money for the charity just by watching them. So please do that. And if you do want to get your comments in, get your questions in, right, more the merrier. So do share it now and do get people involved. I should have some people come on soon. Yeah. Just quickly. Right. So let me have a look. So his statistics. He's played. Look at Monaco, for example, because they're Champions League side, and that's where I want Arsenal to get back to that sort of level. And to do that, we need a manager to be able to compete at that level. He played till 2014 and 2018. He played 233. He managed 233 games, won 125, drawn 54, and lost 54. 424 goals and 275 goals against. Win ratio of 53.65%. It's just that last year in Monaco in 2019 that was the downhill, because he played 37 games, 14 wins, 11 draws, 12 losses, 51 goals, plus Yes, another 37%. So, but his overall record's about 50%, 51%. His overall record. So it's that's not bad. It's not bad. It could be worse. Uh, did you? How do you get modded? Do you need any more? Um, I said I've done some for 1K. Um, it would have to be for when you're 1.15, well, 1.5K maybe. And then it's just I mod you in the end. So it's yeah, and it's you gotta just look out for any comments that are crap, just trolls, because there's always idiots around. Um, big up, talk menu. How are you? I did put the link in the community chat, so everyone's welcome to come on in community chat. It's not a problem. But his honors in terms of he's got League One Manager of the Year 2016-17. He actually did he what he actually won him. He actually won him the league, did he? He didn't win him the league, did he? Wow. Oh, that must have been the year that Emery lost it. Oh, that's the year that Emery lost it, isn't it? I don't know. He fucking won that with fucking Monaco. Wow. If he's managed to do that, then I don't get what the problem is. Uh, Paris Saint-Germain. Let me have a look at their managers. Let me have a look at their managers. The rounds, ownership, finances. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, there's a better way. Everyone do hit that like button, do hit that share button. I just thought, right? Pardon me. I thought, why don't I just look up Unai Emery, hit his record. Good evening, Mr. Good evening. Yeah, 2016, 2018. Look, at Paris Saint-Germain. That was the year he lost the title, didn't it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Big up GI Kasai. I had a Kasai when I was a little, but yeah. If you're new in the chat, please do hit that subscribe button, do that share button. Their team was unbelievable. Only thing is you would need their sporting director alongside it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, do you know what? You feel free to come on, actually. Screw it. I'll put a link in the chat. There you go. But what was I looking at? Jardium winner. I get that, but I mean, to be able to manage a team that's not PSG. I mean, let's be honest, PSG is there's a reason they call it the Farmers League, and to be able to do that with Monaco and winning the league on with a PSG side that's owned pretty much by a country, that is pretty impressive and pretty incredible. And I love the fact that he uses attacking football and plays younger players to be able to do that. I mean, that 2016-17 was that, like they said in that campaign, displaying attacking football, particularly by several young players. Monaco won its first national championship in 17 years, which is a massive feat, and especially in today's Liga On, like I just said, with the likes of PSG. And I don't see why, for me, I wouldn't have a problem in being manager of Arsenal Football Club, because you look at the talent we've got: Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe. Who else we got? Gabriel's not even that old. Tierney's not old. So we've got good players there, and we've got good players, young players that he can use to his advantage and use to his full potential. And if that's the case, I don't see what the problem is. Why aren't we using them? Why don't we use them? Easy, use them all the time, and you'd be able to unlock something out of them. And this is what I've had a problem with Arteta. He's burnt out Saka, but in the meantime, he's kept Martinelli on the bench all the time. And for me, that doesn't improve any sort of forwards. It doesn't. And this is why I'm saying, even though he can beat Chelsea like he did on Wednesday night, it doesn't change a thing. It doesn't change a thing. Greetings, John. How are you? Greetings, good people. Hope you're well and doing great. We're all doing good. And do get your comments in and questions in as usual. As I've anyone new, obviously the aim of this channel is to raise money for Children's Liberties Foundation, and you can do that now in two ways. You can direct directly to the Just Giving page site. I'll even show you quickly what the Just Giving page is. Oh wow, look, it's even on YouTube now. It's even on Google. It's even on Google now. Just Giving in it. Just Giving. Right. Quickly show you this, just to let you know that this is for charity. So yeah, you can donate two ways. You can do it via this link here on this page, Just Giving page. We're at 1,664. I know it says 3,000 we want to raise, but 2,000 money in the year is the minimum target. And yeah, so we're nearly halfway to doing that. So we raised 1,000 last year, and yeah, you can do it via that way, or you can do it via sharing, or you can do it via just watching the ads before you watch the video, or you can do it via putting a comment in and putting a super chat in. But obviously the best way to do it directly to the page, because then all your money goes to that. All your money goes to the page. So yeah, but you can do it in multiple ways. It's not a problem. Both ways. You've got super chats and that and everything. So yeah. I've got a guest coming on in a minute. Just give me a sec. Just gotta take that down actually. Just gotta take that down. We got Nippon, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm brilliant, thank you. We're on about Jardim as a potential manager for Arsenal Football Club, and
Leanardo Jardium, former Monaco manager.
yep, as a potential manager, what do you think?
Not too sure.
No, he did win Monaco the
I
Liga
think
1,
he's a bit,
despite
but
yeah.
that's Monaco. He had Kylian Mbappe. He had Anthony Martial. Um, uh, he had so many stars in that team. Bernardo Silva, Fabinho. Your only player of true star quality is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and he's lost pace as well.
I understand that, but I mean, like you mentioned there, is that he used youth, and we've got Smith Rowe, we've got Saka, we've got Martinelli, we've got Balogun we can use.
Does he trust the youth though? Does he trust the youth?
Well, he won the league with the youth, didn't he? I mean, he's going against PSG, which are pretty much owned by a country, so which usually win it every year. So to be able to do that is pretty impressive.
Steve, I'm not saying this as a rival fan or anything, but
Yeah, go on.
he's not winning you the league if that's he's not
No, I'm
winning you
not.
the league if
No.
that's
Just
what
to
you
get us
think.
back up the table. I think he'll do better than what we're doing in a minute.
Okay. I thought you were slipping into some sort of delusions of grandeur there. So I
No,
just
no,
thought
no,
I'd
no, no.
say, I just thought I'd
We
reassure
got
you that he won't be winning you the league.
no. We're miles away from the league. What we're saying is that is he doing better than what Arteta is doing, and can he get us back into some sort of competition to compete with Europe to get us back into Europe?
Possibly.
Because we're out of
Sorry,
Europe, so we need to get back in it.
you might have a slight cameo of my dad. Yeah, I'm going to get my second vaccine.
Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant, mate. And that's important for everyone. Like when you're offered the vaccine, get it done. If you want to go back to football, you want to go back to concerts, everything like that, get it done. Because otherwise, then nothing's safe. So,
Absolutely.
so get it. Yes, make sure you get it done. They put Leicester, Man City two finals.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
look,
What are you
man.
saying about the two finals?
Put it this way: I am never comfortable in predicting a final. If you watch my live stream I did with Lee Chappie, you will. He, I've already said it in his live stream that either team could win it on penalties.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, either
But
team could win it on penalties.
I'd be lying if I said Man City were not favourites going into the Champions League final.
Oh, of course. I mean, as much as this is not a rival thing, partly it is, but my main reason is not because of rival, because of what I've seen from Man City in the Champions League. And to me, Man City in the Champions League just looked like the most complete side in that Champions League. But that's why I've always said Man City are going to win it.
But they
Um,
got knocked out to your most They got knocked out to your most bitter rivals. They got knocked out to your most bitter rivals a few seasons ago.
yeah, I know, but that was a few seasons ago. What they've learned now is the mentality to be able to get to a final, and they are looking so dangerous. I mean, they just look so
I
dangerous in the Champions League. I feel they look better in the
what
Champions League
what
than they do in the
what
Premier
I'm
League.
going. You know what I think? Whenever someone asks, I know Man City are favourites here.
Mm.
But you know what I say? I say both teams are going into this game as favourites. Shall I tell you how?
Go on, then.
Because Chelsea have been there, done that before. We've been into finals
Mm.
before. This is Man City's first time in a Champions League final in their history. So most teams, I think not a single team has been in a Champions League final before and won it the first time round.
The first time I know that is a point. It's never nice to watch. I'll put it that way. I never like. I mean, I was only a kid, but Jesus Christ, that was like the longest 90 minutes of my life. Especially we were
Both
10
London
men down.
clubs have
We 10
felt
men
that
down.
pain.
We were 10 men down, and we took the lead. And I'm like, well, the only way we're going to win this is if we hold out 1-0. And I was crapping myself throughout the whole game. Like, I had friends round. I was like that. Just get it. It's not nice. It's not
Are
nice.
your family? Who do your parents support? Are they all Arsenal? Like, are you
Mm.
generations of Arsenal fans?
Yeah, my dad's Arsenal. My mum's Arsenal. But I don't know what my dad's parents were because we don't know them really that well. We don't know them at all. And my grandma, don't know what she was, but my granddad was Chelsea actually. Twit.
You
My
know,
uncle and auntie are Man United. And I've got another uncle that's Spurs. I've got who doesn't really follow it, but I've got another uncle who's
but
an
but
Arsenal
you
fan.
two argue a lot. But
Oh
you two,
no, we don't usually see each other because, like, to be honest, like, I love my aunt, but she's annoying.
Hello,
yeah,
hello,
man.
hello. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. First and first, congratulations for getting monetized and all that and adverts.
Thank you,
Oh,
boy. Thank you.
No
congratulations!
worries.
Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
getting monetized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And there's, like I say, it's thanks to everyone else that subscribed, shared, liked videos, everything. So and raised money as well. And the only way you can do it, and so you've got now multiple ways of doing it, just by watching ads, super chatting, or donating straight to the charity. So just watching an ad means if you watch an ad, I know ads are horrible. I hate them, right? And especially when it cut through the middle of a video. But if you watch an ad and you watch it instead of skipping it, you're basically helping the charity.
Of course.
You know Troops from AFTV? You know Troops from AFTV? He's the only Arsenal fan in his family.
I know.
Yes,
he
is, because his missus supports
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
His wife is Tottenham. His dad is Tottenham. His mum.
Only his mum.
Oh yeah. His mum is Arsenal.
Because she was Wenger in.
Yes, she was. And then she eventually was Wenger out.
Is she mad? I remember that. Hang on,
How did you manage to get on Lee Gunner's stream the other day? I watched it. The pin.
The pun. You just.
It's a call-in show. Anyone can go there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it puts it in the chat. If you get there right at the start, as soon as it puts it in, bang, straight in. Okay. Because otherwise people will take it off.
Yeah.
What I do is I get straight in and then I edit my name later.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I reach 1,000 subs, I'm thinking of starting a call-in show as well.
I'm 3 subscribers away from 900. I'm 3 away.
Yeah. We're nearly there. I told you.
897 now.
I told you to get there. See, have faith.
I hope.
I mean, your channel is featured. Your channel is one of my like featured channels on here, like affiliated channels. So,
I'm 3 away from.
And I'm going to put yours in there soon, Nippon, as well, to get you up there as well. So.
Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
No, it's fine. I know how hard it is to start a channel, like work it way up. So, it takes a lot of work and that. So, yeah. So I'll do
man,
that.
A lot of my pre-record videos, I just record at one time. But then I just then schedule them for an upload.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got to ask Luke. I've got to ask read this comment out. So, I do think that it's better that you go for Brendan Rodgers or Potter, who are in good rebuilds, so as to put Arsenal on another level. And perhaps you can attract bigger coaches. That's a good point. Very good point. Don't mention it to Nitish. He'll go mad. Arteta is staying, Steven. Otherwise, players wouldn't be playing. Their players aren't. But you really think those players are playing for him? Really? Okay. Dream on. Luca.
Hello.
So Leonardo Jardium is a very out there. Someone mentioned it and said, "Gee, would you mind doing it?" So I have done it, and So obviously he's been to Portugal twice, not very successful. Olympiacos, not very successful there. But then went to Monaco, and yes, he had Mbappe, he had Martial, and the players like that. But he managed to win the Liga 1 against PSG, Unai Emery's PSG even, right?
Yeah.
And managed to win that. When you know what PSG are like, they're owned by a country, so they own the league basically. So that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. And it was full of young players. So you've got the likes of Martinelli you could use, Smith Rowe, Saka. It could all benefit these players as well.
The thing is, right, in my opinion, right, like I don't know much about him, but what I heard was literally I went to the Arsenal Monaco game in the first leg in I think it was 2015. And I went to that game, and my thoughts on that, he's not a bad manager, but I remember there was a period where he nearly got Monaco relegated, in my opinion. And yes, he's French. It's another
he's not
French manager.
He's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese.
Oh, he's
Portuguese. So I thought he's French.
Portuguese.
But no, I don't know much about him, but I remember watching him, and he had the likes of Martial playing. I think Kondobia played. Monaco had a really good team back then in 2015, and I remember they beat us 3-1, and then But
let me have a look. Monaco,
I don't know.
3-1.
I don't know about this manager, man, because I'm not sure if he's the right man for the job. And I get where you're coming
He's not
from
the right
about.
man for the job. He's better than what we've got, man.
He is. He wouldn't be a bad. I think he's a better upgrade than Mikel Arteta. But would he actually take it though? Would he take it though?
Let's have a look. He had in that team. Oh, Fabinho, he had in that team as well.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, Fabinho, Bernardo Silva, Anthony Martial, Carvajal on the bench, Matinho on the bench.
Which Carvajal? Not the one from Real Madrid. Surely not.
Matthews Carvajal.
Never heard of him, but yeah.
No, it's spelled with a H-O at the end.
Okay.
I must have said it wrong. Stecklenburg, he had on the bench. He had also, he had Dimitar Berbatov, Carrasco. So they had a very good side that night, where we got smacked 3-1. No thanks to fucking Wenger. Mr. Wenger himself, right, doing it what he usually does. Screw it up.
Sorry, someone called me. Someone called me and it kicked me out.
Mate. That's fine. It's not always. But yeah, I don't think Arsenal will go for a manager like that because obviously it's cheap, isn't it? So it's not cheap. It's never going to be cheap. This is why I'm going to do another episode. Here's another thing. We're doing a stream. I want to do a stream tomorrow with Arsenal fans, right? Because I want to do an update on this Daniel Week thing, right? He gave you all this crap about, right? I'm going to start bidding after we know about our fate in European football. We've now been knocked out of European football. Where's the fucking bid, mate? Where is it? It's been a week.
To be honest, right, I put a tweet out today.
You had it ready, sent out before that game. So if whatever happened after that game, if it meant we're out of Europe, you would send it. You haven't sent it. What's going on? Or is this just a PR stunt? And if it's a PR stunt, Henri, stop lying and come out and say it.
I put a tweet out today saying it's fake, to be honest, because we had this situation before. Someone wanted to buy the club and it didn't happen.
Usmanov. Usmanov actually put a bidding to buy the rest of the shares. He'd actually do that. But that was only the rest of the shares.
Then evil Kroenke came in, didn't he?
Yeah.
Evil Kroenke came in.
No, he owned a majority of the shares. Usmanov owned the other half, right? And Usmanov said, I want to buy your shares for £2 billion. So it wasn't all these shares of Arsenal. It wasn't 100%. Right? And it was £2 billion then. So I'm thinking Kroenke's want even more than this.
Is Usmanov Russian?
Yes. I think so.
Yes.
But anyway, it doesn't really matter to me. Me, what I don't care about, I don't care what nationality he is. I want someone that cares about the club and knows what the club stands for.
Neither do I. I was just asking. I was just asking as like out of curiosity.
It's the same that Chelsea didn't do the double over Arsenal.
Guess what they've done today? Guess what they've done today? Since we're talking about Arsenal, right? Here we fucking go. Here we go. What's this? Right? Let's all get the PR stunt out. Look at us. We're bringing the old cannon back. We're going retro and iconic cannon is coming back to the shirts. Oh, it looks like something I've pissed on.
I'm not getting the kit. What the
fuck? Have you seen this kit?
I don't even like the kit. I don't even like it. I'm not getting it.
What the fuck?
Why don't you guys just buy a retro?
Look,
the money's already gone to Stan Kroenke anyway. So
no, it doesn't, because if you don't buy the kit, Adidas are gonna go, what the hell's going on? Adidas need the money. If they don't get their money because we haven't bought the kits, right, after all the promotion, all the everything, they're gonna be at Arsenal, not what the fuck's going on? And if they find and if they know it's because we don't want our owner anymore, right? And they don't give them, Adidas don't give the money to the owner because they haven't got the money that they invested in to sell these shirts. Then the owner's gonna have to go. What do I do? Do I spend it or do I go? Right? Don't buy the kit. I'm telling everyone now. You buy the kit, you don't care about this club. You don't. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. If you don't like it,
just
go somewhere else.
Just
right? If you've got a kid,
just knit your own. Just knit your own.
Do you know? No. Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's? I know people have got kids, and I'm sure kids are begging them to buy kids, right? But if it's your kid, then fine. If it's for yourself, it's for yourself. Don't do it. Don't, because if you want this owner gone, if you want this owner gone, and you want your club back, you don't buy anything, not a thing. Do what Blackpool did. Don't buy a thing. Anything. Especially if we go back to stadiums. Don't buy beers. Don't buy hot dogs. All buy it outside.
Honestly. Okay, you do all that. And what happens if they still don't go and say, look, we're still here. What are you going to do, Moggs?
Well, they're going to be losing money, so it's down to them. But Blackpool did it. Blackpool took years. Hang on, Blackpool did it. It took them years. It took them years to get rid of their owner. Right? When we went to Blackpool, it was 18-19 season, I think. When they told us, we're not expecting you to boycott the game, right? Because they all turned up the game and protested. Then every single one of them went home. Every single one. And then people came from Manchester and not just Blackpool.
Yeah, but that's Blackpool. That's a football league team.
Yeah, look at what I'm saying is, right? If the majority of our season ticket holders have gone, like, I mean, look at the ATV, like, they've all got season tickets. If they all go, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We want the club back. We don't do it. If we all turn up and protest and then we go home, right? And they went to us and said, we're not expecting you to boycott the game. We just don't buy anything in there. You go in there, don't buy a beer, don't buy a pie, don't buy anything. Right? And it got them out. It got them out. The amount of money it takes. Yeah, but this is a football league. The amount of money they make through shirt and kit sales. How many kits did they release this year? How many?
Not much.
Nearly as many wins. So why don't we? So why don't we just say no? We're not buying your kits. Fuck no. This is the last thing I bought. One of the last things I bought from them. That shirt upstairs I bought. That's the last thing I'm buying from them. I'm not doing it anymore. Pains me because I don't mind the look of that. Don't mind it, but not buying it. Not buying it. I think do you know why they've done the Canon thing as well? It's because they know that people are getting sick of this fucking. Everyone's been having a go at this toy badge and wanting the old badge back, so they've gone and stuck this on it. It's a fucking joke, honestly.
Why don't you just try and find out where Kroenke lives and try to headbutt him?
He lives somewhere in LA. I don't know. I don't care. Right. He's got a ranch. I don't care what. I don't know. He's probably with his Rams.
Yeah, but people have ordered the kits and all that stuff. Even Lee Gunner's ordered the kit as well. And I said,
how do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
Lee Gunner's ordered the kit.
How do you know that?
I know, mate. And now, because...
No, how do you know?
How do I know? How do I know? Because he told me.
He told you?
Yeah, because he was doing a video live and all that shit.
He's bought the kit.
Yeah.
Don't moan about this owner then. Don't moan. No, do you know what, actually? Don't moan. We've got this manager in charge then. Because it's your owner that wants him in because it's cheap. Come on. There's a reason Arteta was here.
Let's be honest.
There's a reason Arteta was bought here. It's because it's cheap, right? It's cheap for Kroenke. He doesn't have to do a thing. He can just let him rot, right? And yet you constantly moan about this manager, and then you've got to buy the kit from the owner who's put him in charge in the first place. Are you mad? Honestly. I'm sorry. I love League on the death, but really?
Do you know what it is? Right? I think the reason why people are buying kits.
Steve.
Sorry. Go on. Go on, Nick.
You speak first.
God. Let's be honest. If Arteta is sacked, they're just going to get Per Mertesacker the job. I can tell you now. If Arteta's sacked, they get Per Mertesacker takes over.
Yeah, well,
it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Someone like that.
I mean, like, probably no one will turn up with a
and
protest.
then we'll get all that saying, "Oh, German managers are good." You know, and you know what will happen then if you guys get Per Mertesacker?
We'll get relegated.
The next protest. What? Are you serious? Did I just say that Arsenal Football Club, the Arsenal, will get relegated?
We will get relegated if Mertesacker's in charge. I'm telling you, I'm serious.
No club is no club is big. No club's too big to go down.
It's true.
Everton and everything down. And Leeds United went down.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Aubameyang, you have star quality like Aubameyang.
But you would think Aubameyang's going to stay. Do you really think Aubameyang's going to stay? Why would he stay?
He signed a 3-year extension.
He could walk into any other European side.
It's not like Aubameyang's going to play in the Championship, mate, because he'll walk there.
He'll walk it. He's got a release clause in that. He's got a release clause and says, "Oh no, bye." You really think hasn't got a release clause saying if I get relegated, I'm gone?
Okay, like say if in some. But look, if you get Per Mertesacker, they're just gonna say, "Oh, German managers are good. Look at Tuchel, look at Klopp." What? I'm telling you now, they're giving it to Per Mertesacker if Arteta is sacked.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, great. Oh, don't. Jesus Christ.
So you're saying he's worse than Arteta? So you're saying Mertesacker would be worse than Arteta?
Mertesacker is worse than Arteta. Yes, he is, because I don't care if Mertesacker was a footballer, right?
How?
He was slow on the pitch, but Mertesacker was good in the dressing room. But other than that, Mertesacker's not good enough at the end of the day. He doesn't know about the football club.
No, look, in the end, like,
but at least he has more experience. Look, he's in charge of your academy.
Yeah, but he signs the same time as Arteta signed. They both came in the same year.
That's like saying
Mertesacker's shit.
That's exactly the same as everyone was saying. Mikel Arteta, he got Raheem Sterling playing so well, and that's why Raheem Sterling's been replaced by Riyad Mahrez and Foden.
By the way,
Arsenal
Champions League final without Arteta.
Hang on, sorry. Arsenal didn't trust a Swedish to stay long term as manager. Why would a German Arsenal? Yeah, good point. Did you see Leeds game that went down 10th? Then his Arsenal team. Yeah.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Hang on. So when is this protest? It's on what? Not next week. It's
David Luiz is going at the end of the season. It's been confirmed.
Oh, good. Bye. I'm missing you already. I'm really missing. It's 23rd of February. 23rd. Shit.
Don't have far.
Do you know what? You're gonna have to come, Luca.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Fuck. Am I gonna do this? When's the protest?
23rd.
What time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yeah. Why, what's up?
Go on, pre starts at 2.
Protest is 23rd, 2 o'clock. That's the next protest.
Didn't know if it's going to be there at 1:30.
Huh?
I could do a stream for about 1:15 to half.
Just do it while you're watching the protest. Do the same time.
What, whilst watching the Grand Prix?
Just do that.
Yeah, but it won't have a back.
You can put 2 backgrounds. It's not illegal when you see it like that. You can do it. Speak to Talk Manu about it. He'll know about it. When he finishes work, I'm sure he's finishing work now.
No. Oh no, I can't.
Go.
It's the Monaco Grand Prix. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's the Monaco Grand Prix. I can't do it. I've missed the Monaco Grand Prix. I've missed it for 3 fucking years. Missed it for 2 years. Can't do it. I can't do it.
Hamilton's going to win it anyway.
I can't do it.
Hamilton's going to win it anyway. So.
No, that's not guaranteed. Not with a Red Bull. I can't guarantee. No, I can't. I can't do it. 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 It's got to be a Grand Prix.
That's fine.
Sorry, it's got to be the Grand Prix. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've missed the Grand Prix, the Monaco Grand Prix since 2019. I'm bursting to watch it. I'm dying to watch it. I'm dying to watch that. Right. I mean, I could do a stream at 1:15.
Maybe something like that, but it starts at 2 o'clock. I think a lot of people were getting there like midday.
Midday? If it get there midday, mate.
I'm going to the protest at White Hart Lane tomorrow. I'm going to the protest at White Hart Lane tomorrow.
Well, hang on, Luke. Go on, Luke.
Everyone's getting there about lunchtime-ish because everyone wants to have something to eat, don't they?
Oh, if everyone gets there about lunchtime, we could do a stream at 1.
Because I think the indoor stuff are opening. I'm not sure, and then that's it. So
yeah, because if we could do it at 1 o'clock then. How about that?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, because then I could do that for half an hour, and then we could do that protest as well.
But
yeah, we'll do that.
But I hope. Yeah, exactly. And then 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. I'm going to be there all day. It's Sunday.
Yeah. You do that, and then
it's a week. It's a week on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean the game kicks off literally.
It's a week on Sunday. That's the next protest. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock it kicks off. Arsenal v Brighton. Emirates Stadium.
It literally kicks off the same time as fucking Grand Prix finishes. But anyway, yeah. So at least that will be sorted. So we're doing that next week. So we'll be able to do that. So don't worry about that.
Maybe talk to Man U about it as well. He might help you out with some banners.
I've got my own banner. Don't worry about it. I've got banners. Okay. Arsenal management fluffing their lines, resorting to ex-players, managing their squad. This is the Prem we are talking about. Look, there's anyone do smash the like button, do hit the subscribe button. Do get your comments in. Do get your comments in, your questions in. If you want to see super chat, you can do as well. Right. So yeah, go and do it right now if you really want. Or you can donate straight to the page. It's either or. It's either or. Yeah. So Luca.
Hello.
Yeah. If you had the choice if you had the choice between Jardim, out of the managers we've talked about so far, so Rafa Benitez, Brendan Rodgers, Graham Potter, and Jardim, which one would you go for?
That's a good question. Was Brendan Rodgers mentioned?
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers all day long because I think he's a better manager. I know Rafa Benitez has got experience, but I want to go with Brendan Rodgers because of his record quite recently. And
I get that, but then what? I mean, Rafa Benitez and Jardim have had Champions League experience.
Yes, they have, but Brendan Rodgers has got Leicester into the top 4. He got Leicester to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I think he was in charge and got knocked out by Atletico.
That was Ranieri.
Not by
Ranieri.
Not by Rafa Benitez, who won a Champions League.
Yeah, I'll take him. But realistically, if Rodgers wasn't mentioned, out of those, I'll take Rafa Benitez because he's got experience. Jardim isn't a bad manager. I don't really know much about Jardim, so I can't really question it. So all I remember with Jardim, that I went to see him live when Monaco beat Arsenal 3-1. When Oxlade Jenkins scored an absolute strike, and Kondobia as well. And I do remember that day. And but funny enough, I would probably realistically take Rafa Benitez. But out of those who you mentioned, I want Brendan Rodgers. That's who I want. So because at the end of the day, I just think
I just think with Brendan Rodgers, I just think he's got experience and all that stuff, and might not have a lot of experience compared to Rafa Benitez, because Rafa Benitez came into the Premier League more than Brendan Rodgers. Rafa Benitez is what you look at his CV compared to Brendan Rodgers. Out of those two, if it had to be between Rafa and Brendan, if someone asked me right now and it was between Rafa and Brendan, I'll choose Brendan Rodgers because of his recent run. So technically, Rafa Benitez is realistic because Rafa Benitez has got experience. Remember that comeback, what he did in 2005? I was in football.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I've always rated him as a money. What I'll ask then is that we're going to be doing this series for a couple more episodes. To be honest, but so say like we do about 2 more of these, right? What 2 managers would you want to look at?
What realistic or just any or managers?
Realistic.
That's an interesting question.
Allegri's not going to come. We've already tried twice.
No, he's rejected already.
Who's rejected?
Allegri,
we've tried twice. He wants money.
He wants money. He wants 200 million.
He wants money. He doesn't want to be left in his crap. So
he wants money. He wants money. He doesn't want to be left. So forget him.
Nagelsmann?
No, he's going to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, he's going to Bayern Munich.
Difficult now. Difficult. Really difficult. Mourinho's at Roma.
Santo?
No, not Nuno. Not for me.
No,
difficult. I need to try and think.
Yes, no, don't know.
Diego Simeone?
Yes.
He comes here.
Okay.
Simeone.
You have to tell them.
He won't come here, but he can maybe just something like that. Simeone, maybe.
Yeah. How about Eddie? He won't come in. Eddie Howe?
No, rubbish.
Eddie Howe had limited resources at Bournemouth, but made the team respectable whilst they were in the Premier League. Imagine what he could do at Arsenal level of talent as he has youth at the first league. So, yeah, Eddie Howe did get Bournemouth from League One to the Premier League in 2 seasons, and kept them there for a long time playing very good football. Eddie Howe's been very good as attacking football wise.
Yeah, but I just think with Eddie Howe, I just think he's not good enough for the top 6, and he's only managed Bournemouth. And if people actually think that Eddie Howe's good enough to manage a club like Arsenal, then go to a club maybe somewhere like West Ham, for instance. See how that goes, right? Get more experience in the Premier League, because Eddie Howe has put a lot of fight at Bournemouth, because he's been at Bournemouth ever since they were in League 1, League 2.
Sorry, I would say, to be fair, he's managed to get he's been at Bournemouth twice, and the first time was 50%, the second time was 40% win rate, and a side like Bournemouth for 40%, 42% rate overall, right? And he's been for Bournemouth, Burnley, and Bournemouth again. So that's not bad. Right, that's not bad at all, to be honest.
Are you?
That's pretty good.
How much longer are you streaming for?
I've only got about 10 more minutes.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably be gone in a few minutes. No, not yet.
That's all right, mate. Look, you don't have to stay the whole time. Any time you can afford, it's appreciated.
I might have to wait for my vaccine anyway.
Yeah. If you can stay, that's all right. If you have to go, don't worry.
Okay.
We can manage.
Okay.
But yeah, I rate Eddie Howe. I like the ways when he came to the league, how they played their football. Luca, what about Bielsa?
With Bielsa, right, Stephen, he's done very well at Leeds United and all that. I think he's made them attractive football, but is he good enough for Arsenal? Is he good enough for Arsenal? That's the problem, Stephen, because with
well, all the top managers in the world have rated him. Even Pep Guardiola himself.
Well, in my opinion, I think, in my opinion, I would take him because Leeds have had a very good season. Yes, they've had a few ups and downs. He's beaten Manchester City.
51% win rate.
Beat Spurs. Possibly, I'll take him. If it had to be between him and Graham Potter or Arteta, I'll take Melissa all day long for Leeds United. I think I like his style of play. I like his attractive. I think he won't be a bad manager. And we need a manager like that who's going to come in, and he's got a little bit of experience now because he got Leeds from the Championship and Leeds are finishing in like top 10, top 12. Yeah, I'll take him. You know what? I'll take him actually for short term, not long term.
Okay. Actually, do you know what? I thought of one that I thought a lot of people might just throw under the bus here. Dean Smith had a very good season. Why not him?
Can he do it at a club like Arsenal though?
Don't know. What do you think? Relentless, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just about. Leonardo Jardium, mate. What would you think about him coming to Arsenal if he was to come?
Now, this is gonna be a bit weird because usually I know my managers, but I don't really know too much about him. You know.
Say that again, sorry.
I don't really know too much about him, if I'm being honest.
Well, he led Monaco to Liga 1, where in that season where Emery didn't win the Liga 1 with PSG, and he beaten Wenger in 2014-15 in the Champions League, and so he's to be able to do that with Monaco is pretty an outstanding achievement. Just to be able to.
Oh yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. That was that Monaco team that had Bernardo Silva, Benjamin Mendy, Bakayoko, Fabinho. That team was lit, though. I can't lie. That team was lit. So he also had a good team as well. I mean, even if you just look at that team, he did develop a lot of young players who now have gone on to do big things, like Thomas Lamar. I remember that team like it was yesterday. That was a good ass team. So yeah. Listen, but just based off of that, it just shows you what kind of manager he is. So for me, I'm not too sure if he's in a job right now. I don't know where he is. Like I said, I don't know too much about him. But I guess that's a pretty positive sign that he was the manager who's basically responsible for Mbappe. If you really want to look at it in that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, Steven, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Be able, and that's the thing. He had youth talent in that side, and that's what I liked about it. Is the fact we won't have that. We won't have a problem with that we have with Martinelli. We won't have the problem that we have with Saka being burnt out. He'll know how to use the young talent as well as the talent we've got now.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. You remember that City game? When they played Man City and they came back in the second leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game. Tactical masterclass by Yarden. Obviously, at that time, I knew who he was, but I didn't really know his history. Because like now that he's set Monaco, now I remember what type of manager he was, and I think we've been linked with him before.
Yeah. So that's why I wouldn't mind. But anyways, a suggestion as a manager, Relentless, to look at. Who would you go to look at? We've mentioned Bielsa as well. We've mentioned we mentioned Anthony. The link's in the chat, mate. If you want to quickly come on and ask, because it was your suggestion why he was a good afternoon. Good. Everyone's welcome on. So Solo, how are you, mate? Good to see you. You can jump on now and have your say on it as well if you want to. Here is a good manager, what he did for Monaco. Yeah, Anthony, if you want to quickly jump on and just mention quickly.
To enter the vaccine
Yeah, all right.
center.
We'll see you later, yeah?
If you're Steve.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, if you have to go, that's all right. It's fine.
Steve, I'm about to enter the vaccine center, so I'll see you later.
Yeah, that's all right.
See you in a bit.
See you later. Yeah.
See you in a
Thanks,
bit. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, get that vaccine, man. It doesn't hurt, man. It's quick.
Get that vaccine. Get it done. Big up. So, yeah. Who we gonna say
As the
next?
managers I'll be looking at is, I know you're saying Bielsa, but listen, I like Bielsa and I respect Bielsa. And I've always defended when people say, he's a bit. But for me, I think he's one of those. For me, I think
we've mentioned how we've mentioned Bielsa. We've mentioned who else did we mention? Can't remember what else we mentioned. Just anyone else that we were mentioning
that we haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
Obviously, my dream is Carlo because Carlo's my favorite manager of all time. It'll be Carlo if that was my dream. But realistically, where we're at right now, I think Eddie Howe's a good manager, but maybe he'll be a good manager for England if he was an England manager. Like I would take him as an England manager, as an Arsenal manager. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm thinking about it. What manager is really available that will come to us? Because I don't think what's his name, the Italian one. Can't think of his name right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would take Sarri. I would take Sarri, but I was talking about the one that was at Juve before him. What's his name?
I don't think we've done Sarri. Have we done? We haven't done Sarri, have we?
No, we haven't done Sarri yet. No, but I think
so we should look at. We actually should look at him a little bit further because he is one of the favourites.
Yeah.
So we might do Sarri, and then one other manager if we're gonna choose one other manager to do. So obviously we ain't gonna do so many more because not like Arsenal having about 14 different fucking managers to go through.
People were talking about what's his name? The manager at somebody was talking about this on Twitter. What's his name? The manager that's at Dortmund.
That was
no.
Dortmund.
He was at he was at Dortmund. What's his name?
Is he at Dortmund now?
It's completely. Yeah. Yeah, he's at Dortmund now. I can't remember his name, but yeah, some people on Twitter were talking about it.
Terzic.
Yeah, he's interim right now, but I mean, I don't know if Dortmund has.
Hang on, is he at Dortmund or Inter?
No, he's at Dortmund right now. They won the FA Cup, the equivalent of the FA Cup yesterday.
Yeah, Edin Terzic.
Yeah, they have
because they beaten Ten Hag's Leipzig, didn't they?
Yeah. No, not Ten Hag. Ten Hag is Ajax. This is Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann. Sorry, I got it mixed up.
Some people were talking about the Dortmund manager.
Antonio Conte. What about him? The league rates him very highly. Oh, no, it's gone. So Conte's a very good shout. He's whether he's going to be able to, I don't know. The next manager you should look not be itch, but incorporates Jardium isn't a bad shout. Yeah, that's why we mentioned. Let me have a look at Sarri. Does he use the youth? I don't think he had. Everyone's been really downbeat about Sarri, and he's been to many places. Maybe not. Sarri. Who else we just mentioned? Oh my god, my memory's shit. Conte. Antonio Conte. Yeah, but whether he have the resources that he had at Chelsea to be able to replicate it, he won't have that. He would have to try and work with less money, and But again, he's at Inter Milan now. So why would he go to Inter Milan? They've just won the fucking Serie A, I believe. I mean, if that's the case, Serie A. A table is Inter Milan have won the Serie A, so I don't see why it would come to Arsenal. But yeah. Anyway, just like everyone's gone. Gotta go through some more comments. Conte, if you guys breathe the same name of Allegri, rather you guys look at Pellegrini. Got Man City playing football and is currently elevating. Yeah, the only problem is when he had limited the problem is when he had limited resources at West Ham, he didn't really do well, did he? Man City, you've got unlimited resources, haven't you? It's like having permanent 99 sort of. But anyway, yeah. So I might do Conte, Galtier from Lille. I don't know much about him. Not been known to me as one of them. But it's a good shout. But I'll take your first one. I'll do Conte, and then I will probably do. I probably won't do Sarri, to be honest. I might do. Fuck. Yeah. I might do Eddie Howe actually, because Eddie Howe's worked with limited resources and got Bournemouth from League One to the Premiership, to the Premier League. So yeah, that'd be for me.
Yeah, Steven, are you free to do a stream a couple of hours from now, or do you have another stream?
What time?
So around 2 o'clock my time. So what time would that? You guys are what, 5 hours ahead? So that would be like what, 7? Are you doing anything around 7?
Shouldn't be, but I will be pushed for time. I might be 10 minutes late.
Yeah, you can come on maybe like 20 minutes. It was basically gonna be a stream.
And I might not it'd be till what time is it? Let me have a look. 8. I could push that back to 8:30 if I really need to. Yeah, I'll push that.
Yeah, you can come on a little bit. We're just gonna be talking about the new kits. A little bit of Arteta, Chelsea game, and just the rest of the season. Yeah. Oh yeah, and David Luiz. We're gonna talk about David Luiz. Letitia said he should be free. So yeah, it's gonna be me and Letitia.
Oh god.
Anybody else wants to? Yeah. It's not gonna be about Arteta. We're gonna talk about the new kit that released. Protest. Talk about like Arsenal fans. And talk about David Luiz. Have you heard about the David Luiz news?
Yeah, David Luiz.
How he I think he's leaving over at the end of the season. So yeah, pretty much what the show's gonna be about. You can join in if you want. So yeah, that'll be on my channel.
I've put that off. I've got off the pressure at 8. I've just put that back to 8:30. So guys, it'll be at 8:30 that one. What have I done here? Go away. Hassan Hootle. I'll put it at 8:30 just in case I run late, but I'm trying to get there for 8. But if I can get the Checker Flag show done by 7, so we've got a lot to cover, then that should be good. And I'll be able to join. But Hassan Hootle didn't need 100 million pounds to revolutionise RB Leipzig. That's a good point. Hassan Hootle was a good one. Yeah. So Hassan Hootle actually. That was one. That was a good shout, wasn't it? So Hassan Hootle and Conte for me. Graham Potter was done for. That was the previous episode. If you want to check that out, great episode. There was a big fiery debate about it. Heated debate, but I think with me and the Tish and that we all have heated debates, but we all expect each other's opinion in the end. So. And that's what we do. So you can get heated, but as long as everyone knows that we expect each other's opinion, and though it's different, we still respect it. So, but anyway, we're gonna wrap up there, guys. Thanks for everyone that's tuning in as well. If you do want to leave a donation, you can send us. You can do it via super chat. You can do it via super sticker now. It's not a problem. Or you just put comments in. It's not a problem. The best way to do it is go to the Just Giving page and donate it via the charity. Donate it via the Just Giving page yourself. If you do watch any of the previous content, so if you go back and watch that Graham Potter stream and you see adverts, I do stress, I know no one likes adverts, but if you watch the adverts, you support the charity, because basically the money that is made from watching those ads, some will go to the money will come to us, and then the money goes to the charity. So if you watch the ads, the money comes to us, and we get some of the money comes to us, and we give it to the charity. So I do stress, if you do watch any of my content that's monetized, do watch the ads, please. Hassan, how
and also you're also supporting Steven. You're also supporting Steven so you can buy Arsenal in the next couple of years. Yeah. Make sure you watch the ads, people. Bro.
Tasha, great content, my G. Thank you. It means a lot. We try our best to make it as good as we can. But we're back. All right. Take care. Stay safe. And we'll speak to you soon. Bye.